Hello, Gemini. Well, thank you so much for being here. So glad you can make it. I hope you're all doing well. Gemini, this is a reading for all Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. This is also a timeless message, so it will apply for whenever you view it. Now, what we're going to take a look at is what is out of balance in your life that you're experiencing, that you're going through, that is not allowing you to follow your true path or not allowing you to experience your authenticity, or where your intuition could be off about. So I've already shuffled for your energy and laid out your spread. So let's go on to your reading, Gemini. Now, Gemini, your overall energy, this is you, is the Emperor. Okay, now it is possible that you could be dealing with an Aries. It is also possible that you could be dealing with authority, you could be dealing with systems, but this is also you possibly dealing with control. With the Emperor here is your energy, though. There's something that you're looking to manage, or you're trying to structure or build, maybe even protect. There's something that you're trying to have some sort of discipline with. There could be something where you're dealing with some sort of what feels like, or may well be, some sort of a battle that you could be going through or dealing with here. Or this could be something around you experiencing some sort of competition. I'm picking up competition. But this is your energy. You want to manage something. You want to get control with something. You want to have power here with something. Okay? So, this first row, we're looking at what is imbalanced or what is out of balance for you. And so, you have worried, concerned, troubled, uneasy. So, you're out of balance with worry. This worry could be regarding a child that is sick, or just a child in general. But I feel like it's about a child or to do with children. There's a lot of worry concerning a child or children. Okay, a child may be not feeling well. Um, there is concerns with school, child care, daycare, but there's worry with a child where you're experiencing uneasiness and concern and you feel troubled, and this is out of balance for you. What you also have this out of balance is financial losses. Okay, so what I'm picking up here is that your sources of money or flow of money is either stagnant, depleted, or there's a loss of money. It could be connected to a loss of work. There may be a loss of money due to savings. Maybe your savings has been dwindled. There could be some issues or problems with an institution or banking issues here. But a loss of money or finances being a problem is what's out of balance for you here as well. What is also out of balance is the 8th house energy affecting you. This transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. So what could be out of balance as it has to do with shared resources is there could be a loss of finances or money, or stagnation with income or money as it has to do with a partner or someone that your finances are connected to, where there's issues around their money that is affecting you as well as a result. What I'm also picking up with this 8th house energy is that you could be experiencing problems with being able to end something or begin something here. This could be around concerning money. This could be around your resources. But I also feel, Gemini, that there may be a circumstance or situation that you've been unable to change or let go of. That is also causing imbalance for you. Now, on the worry, you have the Nine of Cups, but it's in reverse. So whatever you're trying to manage, there's some sort of blockage with you being able to get some sort of satisfaction or wish fulfillment around something concerning a child or concerning something that you're emotionally charged by, or that you just are wishing for, hoping for. Ooh. You also have the Dark Magician. This is also what's out of balance. Now, what I want you to know about when the Dark Magician comes up, because there's two magicians in this deck. There's the Magician, and then there's the Dark Magician. With the Dark Magician here, this is someone else. This is not you. This is someone else. Okay? So as it has to do with financial loss, is due to someone else, either someone that your finances is connected to, that you're involved with or dealing with, whether it's a partnership or relationship or institution, or this is someone who has some sort of influence on your assets or something of value that doesn't necessarily have to be money, but it feels as a loss. Now, this Dark Magician is someone else. This is someone who you are needing to be bewaring of. This is someone who may be angry towards you or wounded in some way that you need to be aware of. You may even be aware of this individual. This is someone that may have repressed anger towards you. This is also, at very least, a person that may be draining your energy. Or taking something from you, or keeping something from you of value, perhaps even money, and that too can be seen as a loss. There's an issue of communication. In this Magician, he's holding a sword. There's some problem around communication, or there's either a lack of communication, poor communication, or there may be sneaky behavior, trickery. Now, also with the Dark Magician, this also could be someone that you are involved with or dealing with, where your finances is connected to, and they're experiencing difficulties and issues with their financial situation. And as a result, this is someone who, the imbalances, this person may be suffering from depression, or is lashing out because of anger issues are now starting to show up with this person as a result of the financial loss or financial issues here. This is someone that may be emotionally draining upon you because of their leaning on you or turning to you to supplement what is lost, that they're lacking financially, or where they're leaning on you for support, seeking your comfort or assist, perhaps emotionally or for guidance. And this may be draining on you as well, weighing on you. Now, under the 8th house, you do have the 10 of Wands. Okay, this also speaks more to that imbalance. So there is something that you are feeling burdened by, weighed down by, feeling oppressed by. But this is also something that you've been working hard to either try to change or release, and you've been overwhelmed. And the imbalance is you're experiencing all of this burden, but also the imbalance is the inability to be released of the burden as well. You may have taken action multiple times, different ways, been persistent with the hope to persevere, but still experiencing burden, and it may be due to this dark magician that could be in the way, as it has to do with someone you are dealing with where your finances are shared and is attached to. You may feel burdened by this individual who now has issues that they are now having you either guide or assist or help out with, and it's weighing on you, and it's a lot. It has become a burden or become overwhelming for you, or you have not been able to bring whatever the issue is to an end by your actions or by the actions of the both of you. Some funds may be being held back from an institution, or some funds have not been released from an institution that you've been waiting to receive income from. Some of you may be still dealing with issues of unemployment or issues with the lack of work or loss of work happening to your partner. Or to someone you're close to, that your money and finances are connected, or that you are very much connected to and dealing with. Now, your likely guidance, your advice from Spirit. The first card you have is Neptune, which is sacrifice. That's a 10, breaking down to a 1. So this is, with the Neptune energy, I feel that your guidance, your advice here is to relieve yourself of the mysteries around something through how you can sacrifice, through what else you can do. This, I feel, Neptune in sacrifice, the guidance is to be watchful or mindful of any passive enemies. This is also saying to get rid of the illusion or the confusion that you're dealing with, and you make a choice that is within your capability as best as you can and see fit to do within your means, despite the lack of or the interference of someone else. I feel that the guidance is to have some measure of acceptance to the situation so that you can start focusing on the solution. You may be waiting for an outcome or waiting for a particular matter to go a certain way, and it may not be forthcoming, but still some action is needed. And where you may not be able to attain it from where you are seeking it, turn to yourself for what you may need to surrender or sacrifice about this, so that you can now focus on the solution that is best for you, that is within your ability. You also have, as advice and guidance from Spirit, is mental conflict in reverse. So there is an issue where you've been in your head, there's some sort of blockage around a decision, or there's a stalemate that you could be dealing with concerning a matter or someone, as it has to do with money or that which is of value to you that you're focused on. And this is asking you to release the mental conflict. Okay? And there may be a need for you to make a choice. You could be refusing to make a decision or refusing to choose because you are relying on a particular outcome that's outside of you to come from someplace or someone else. And there may be a need for you to release the conflict in your mind around that stalemate, that lack of a decision. And to not be blind to what is happening, but to be proactive and acknowledge it and make a decision to surrender this and look to yourself or some other source for how you may need to come up with the alternative. That can be acceptable in this. You also have, I like this, you have Jupiter, abundance. This is nice. So as your advice, this is about focusing on your blessings, focusing on what is going right for you. But also I feel with Jupiter and abundance here is saying that the divine is supporting you. The divine is assisting you. And so no matter whatever you're going through, you will have your need met. It may not be exactly as you envision or hope for, desire or want, but it will meet your needs. That you may be able to have some contentment or some measure of resolve or some solution or another way. And to focus on that and have an attitude of gratitude. And there may be a need to find contentment with your situation so that you can move on and release the burden. But also there may be a need to no longer deal with or no longer expect someone that may have some influence on your circumstances with what you're dealing with to come through for you, because this person is an obstacle to your progress or to what you're trying to achieve. And as it has to do with someone where your money and finances is connected to, where you're experiencing burden and dissatisfaction due to a loss of money or something of value is depleted or reduced or lost as a result, and there's depression or anger or just issues that are occurring either with this individual and their circumstances, but also as it relates to you, to focus on how you can get satisfaction in the situation. Meaning, if this is not for you to fix, then let that person fix it. Whatever you're experiencing burden with, that you're overwhelmed by, what about this can you let go of? If it's something you can no longer carry. So let's take a look at what what the outcome, the likely outcome is for you, Gemini. What is the likely outcome for Gemini, please? Can we have an outcome card for Gemini with these energies? There may be a need for you to also be mindful not to, because this could be you trying to control everything. We do have the Emperor here as your energy. And so there may be some things that are out of your control or that you should release trying to have control with. And that could be causing your burden as well. Or who you're dealing with that's connected to your money and finances, that is shared resources. Perhaps you may need to take a step back if you are being controlling in that situation or trying to manage the situation, when it really should be for them to do, especially if there's some sort of burden for you here, which there is, or there's cause for burden with the other person. Okay, you do have, thank you, Spirit, the energy is gaining momentum. So something is going to pick up for you. Like I said, you do have the Jupiter abundance. So something is going to improve for you. It may not improve the way you are hoping for or envision, but you will experience improvement nonetheless, where your needs will be met. So focus on getting out of your head, not being blocked, and focus on what decisions you have within your control, and focus on what perhaps you need to let go of, or how or what else you may be able to sacrifice in order to ensure your needs being met, while the universe, while Jupiter energy is supporting you to ensure that you experience some abundance here. Because I do see that everything will be okay, even if you expected it to be more than what you are getting. At the bottom, you do have also a personal issue reaches resolution. So something will be solved, or you will get a solution for something, or in a way that you may not have expected, or in the way you did expect, but there could be some sacrifice nonetheless that has to happen on your end. I hope these messages help. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye, Gemini.